Welcome, writers, to the on-demand informational writing assessment. Today, you are going to be drafting an on-demand informational text that teaches interesting and important information and ideas about a topic. So before I get into the assessment prompt, I just want to let you know that the text that you have been reading this week on the Freedom Writers are the texts that you are going to be using in this on-demand assessment. So all the information that you've gathered from reading about the Freedom Writers, that's what you will be using as the basis for this assessment. Okay, so to get started on this on-demand assessment, you want to first think about the Freedom Writers text that you read. What information seemed like it was the most important? What do you want to teach someone about the topic? Think, what could the subsections be about? Do that work as part of the brainstorming and planning part of the writing process. Then the next step would be to write a flash draft, an informational text that includes an introduction, facts and information about the topic from the text, and maybe some background knowledge, elaboration or explanation of the information and like how it connects together. You want to make sure that you're organizing your writing into subsections of a main central topic. Definitely using transition words and phrases, and finally writing a conclusion. Now, it's a lot to be doing, and I want you to remember to draw on everything that you know about how nonfiction texts communicate information to readers. You're going to be doing this without any advice from your teacher or another student, so you want to make sure that you're doing the whole writing process, the planning, the drafting, revising, and editing independently. This is all up to you. We want to see what you learned in this unit and how your writing is doing, and what you've achieved and what your next steps are. So I'm very excited to see what you're writing. Before you go, I just want to remind you that there's some tools that are going to be included in the assignment. There are these writers of informational text goals. So these are some of the things that writers are trying to do, like hooking the reader in, or maybe they're trying to lead the reader to new thinking, or maybe giving background information, right? This is what they are trying to work towards. And then the next part is the techniques. What do they do, these writers of informational text, when they want to do things like hook the reader? Well, maybe they make a comparison or give an example or an anecdote, right? You can use this tool to sort of help you with your writing today. Another tool that I want to make sure you have available is these useful transitional phrases. So there's some transitional phrases that can kind of help you to introduce evidence, some ones to help you unpack the evidence, and then ones over here that can help you to transition to a different opinion or another side to the story. So I hope that's helpful to explain it, but this is the work that you're going to be doing today. Good luck.